must improve our routine before the next year, as AI robots are about to be launched and the competition is only getting higher and higher. And that includes our habits, our days, our nights, and everything related to the routine. So the first rule for this year is that we need to have the optimal routine for us to reach the dreams that we want. I read a bunch of books on how to build the optimal habits 7 years ago, and that helped me to survive school and also to start making videos. However, because of one mistake that I did, I screwed the entire journey. You see, most people think that the routine is just another boring part of the day. However, it's not actually the case, as it involves activities, accomplishments, progress, and anything related to the person's personality. As our routine gets divided to 2 cycles, the first one begins the moment we wake up till the first task that we do, as the first 5 minutes of the day has a huge impact on the day. This means that this year we must start our task directly after waking up. However, this is not enough, as we have the rest of the day to do all of the other activities. We must make our days busy to not give our mind the opportunity to go sideways. This gives us the optimal regulation for dopamine, which makes us do more as well as using the most of our time. This won't be effective if the routine is not fitting perfectly with the schedule. While each catch builds with the conscious, we do it repeatedly with our unconscious mind. As the old man used to say, consistency is the mother of everything, and this includes every dream that we have. And here we get into the second cycle, which is just as essential as the first one. To get the most of this night cycle, we must cut off all of the screen time to 0 before bed, as well as eliminating all of the late nights, except if we're working on something that gets us closer to our dreams. When I got into nursing school, I understood that the routine is the first brick to build the wall of life, whether it's nutrition, training, mental health, and anything related to us humans. And this what shows us that the routine is a pie that gets divided to 3 pieces. The first one being physical, from hygiene to training to sleep to all of the things that you already know, as we can't build a routine that misses these points. However, we better showcase them. We spend the majority of our time thinking with ourselves, which needs to be regulated for a better result, which means that someone, even if he's doing all of the daily tasks in his being a self-imposture, that can affect him. And even with these 2 pieces, the pie isn't completed, as it needs the third piece, which is social life. As everybody knows that we are social creatures, we must realize that it must be a commitment as well. In high school, I was always socializing. However, this was not enough, as it needed one ingredient to be added for us to complete the pie. You see, the routine is a necessity to get from A to B. However, we need time to get out of it, as making future plans is a necessity. However, what keeps the ship driving is the replanning, keeping in mind the current circumstances. So here we must understand that this year is our last chance to change the world by stop going downhill with our routine. You see, we must state here that the routine alone won't cut it in this world, as it requires the skill to build it from scratch to get it into this massive output routine. How to get to it? If God wills, this will be the subject of our next videos. Always focus on your mastery, heal, inspire, and teach, and see you in the next one.